Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Charlene Reyes, and I'm really proud to show you a film a fellow youth and myself have worked on called Unspoken. At the East Bay Asian Youth Center, we're all about empowering young people to live safe, healthy, and responsible lives. A lot of the youth we work with come from low-income, high-stress communities where our voices aren't always heard. This is why we created our video program, to give youth like us a platform to share our stories. It's a chance for us to reflect on our lives, face our challenges, and speak on what matters to us. These stories go beyond just school or relationships. They dive into our identities, our culture, how we're resilient, and how we heal. Today, I'm really excited to share our Unspoken project with you. This film is about Kevin Chow and I, two teenagers that try to push through struggles that have affected us throughout our whole lives. We faced some personal challenges and tensions along the way, but we pushed through that together to create something that shows how resilient we are. I'm so proud of what we created, and it shows how powerful video can be for young people to express ourselves and make a real impact. Let's dive into it.
Hi, Kevin. My name is True. I see here you have a question for me, or you want to tell me something. You wrote down that you have selective mutism. Okay. My question for you is could you tell me a little bit about selective mutism? So, what you're writing to me is that it's where you are unable to speak in certain settings. Am I correct? Okay, it's situations, in certain situations. All right, so you said hello to me, and that was the agreement that you're going to say one word to me, and that was great. We've known each other for how many years, Kevin? How many years? Write it down. How many years? Do you remember? So you wrote 3 years, and during this time, have you been able to say one sentence to me? Do this. Yes, you have, right? We've spoken to each other, and you were able to share things with me by speaking to me one full sentence at a time. So, what are some things that I suggest that you do to help with your selective mutism? What are some things that we have done? Do you remember?
Everyone's got problems inside their head, unaddressed and trauma left unsaid out loud. Time to let it out. You may feel you're falling into the depths, haven't get so far from extended hands. What now? It's time to let it out. And you just wanna sob it out in your bed, but you're scared to ball, so you suppress. You're safe now. It's time to let it out. Oh, you feel like no one cares. You're on your own, alone with fear, and no one knows just what you bear. Want someone close, but no one is there. And when the tears come out, there's someone else in need of help. So you hide the fact you're feeling now.
My years.
No,
95, don't forget.
Just how you talk about stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
25, you're
It's been a
like
couple
30,
years now.
37. Like, not even me.
No, it's okay. It's, you know,
Not even
that's
me.
that's what we work does to you, you know?
You know, what do you guys like to do, like each of you guys, like as a hobby, something you like to do in your free time? Like any sports,
I like to listen to music.
music? Okay.
Is at home? No,
Like
no
going
barbershops? No? Okay. Okay.
What? Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Basketball. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, no Jeremy Lin. Okay. Okay, basketball. Okay, that's
11
like,
years ago? 11 years? Yeah.
okay. So
My name is Charlene Reyes. I'm 17, Filipino,
so you guys are.
and I've been trying to make sense of a life that feels like it's always spinning out of control.
Yeah.
My anxiety, the depression, they're not just labels. They've become my life. Dropping out of school wasn't my choice, but it felt like the only way to survive. And home didn't give me the space to breathe, let alone focus on anything else.
This is my dog. She's not gonna bite me.
Everyone has a different dad. Manuel has his own dad. I have my own dad. Christina has her own dad. Raymond has his own dad. And my older sister, Rachel, has her own dad, too. Get out of
So,
here.
how many people live here?
My brother, my sister, my mom, me, and sometimes my dad. That's pretty much it. So, like... Sure, it may seem complicated with 4 children from 4 different fathers, but love has no bounds.
Yes. You mean, what would you
Well,
charge it without?
except for my stepdad. My life is a living hell, and he's at the center of it all.
¿Sí o no?
¿Quieres?
¿Sí o no? Miguel, dice que ella quiere estar contigo.
His name is Miguel.
Yo nomás te estoy preguntando. Pues contesta mi pregunta.
¿Quién dice?
¿Cómo vas a pedir a llegar con ella, Miguel?
¿Quién dice?
This is considered
Miguel, eso no es
normal
así,
to
que
me.
llegas aquí así.
Ya.
¿Cómo chingado que la niña está chillando? Puto, ¿cómo estás?
Imagine if I was alone with him. This is him when he was younger. You focus.
That's him?
Yeah,
The big dude, huh? Shoot.
he's very big. Yes. Perhaps that is why there is a void that I carry. A missing piece that haunts me. My real father left me 12 years ago to start a new family in the Philippines.
So you share a room with your mama?
Yes, But she's not really here.
It's a bunk bed.
She goes to work. She goes to work at night. So
She works? Where do you work?
Amazon. Also, I made this.
Ooh.
I ripped her head off.
What?
It was off a pen, so I cut off his head and put it on the girl. Doesn't she look gorgeous?
Yeah, she was right.
A lot of my struggles come from my real father's absence. I'm not crying. I've told myself I don't need a real father figure. But deep down, I know I've been lying to myself. I used to think I could just shut it all out. But it's followed me everywhere. The yelling, the drinking, the nights I felt invisible, the social anxiety, the depression. They're all pieces of the same pain that I have. But now, I'm starting to realize something. As much as I've been running from it, I need to know where I come from. I need to reconnect with Bernard to understand the part of my life that's been missing. Do you know what this is for?
Oh, the cone.
The other day, I was driving my mom to the grocery store.
What is it for?
This is for my film. I'm supposed to ask you questions
Ask away.
and tell you what it's about. I wanted to ask her more about Bernard.
Tell me what is it about.
If I should reach out to him in the Philippines. I have like problems within me, you know? That's the problem of the video, and I'm supposed to be solving it. Or like finding clarity for it. And he wants me to go to the Philippines and go see my dad.
Your dad is not in the Philippines.
What? Where is he at then?
It's in San Jose.
I thought he lived in the Philippines.
No.
Then I have no idea.
All my life, she told me my father was there, living halfway across the world.
In the Philippines.
But now, everything feels different. That one truth I held on to, it wasn't the truth at all. Bernard isn't even in the Philippines. And the way she said it, so casual, like it didn't matter. Later that night, I wanted to follow up on my conversation with my mom. Bernard's name loops in my mind, unraveling everything I thought I knew.
How come you never talk about him?
There's nothing to talk about him. As I said, he's a deadbeat dad. You insist I do DNA before he claims that you're his.
You gotta speak up.
He insists I do DNA before he claims that you're his.
Why?
Not this one.
Why?
He's been an asshole.
Were you with him? Were you with Papa before you guys met?
Yeah.
Is that why he thinks?
All these years I thought I was searching for one truth. Bernard was the name I held on to. Now, my mom flipped everything upside down.
Don't look at me.
Miguel could actually be my real father.
Miguel, tenemos que hacer un DNA
For what?
para que ella no tiene duda
¿Duda de qué?
de quién es su padre.
Busca.
Look for a place where we can do the DNA testing.
This is the first time I've looked at him.
Uno,
Really looked at him.
Miguel.
The man who's been here,
Hay uno.
who's maybe my father, and yet he always felt like a stranger in his own home.
Déjame ver.
I spent years wishing for a connection, but not like this. Not with him.
18 minutos.
Where's my baby, huh? ¿Sí o no?
I don't know.
¿Cómo que I don't know? Pregúntale a tu madre.
Yeah, Ma telling me.
¿Eh?
How do you suddenly accept that
Está por la
the person you've been avoiding might actually be your blood? Maybe my mom's been protecting me all this time, or maybe she just been hiding everything that hurts.
¿Cuándo vamos a ir?
Either way, I'm the one who's left picking up the pieces.
What does that mean?
¿No tienen años?
Ah.
Go find us dude.
Why you gotta wear that?
What's up?
Oh, Dean.
Dean who?
Oh, she's wearing it. It's still fine.
Yeah, Mike.
She's gonna help you.
I know.
Go to school for student, Charlie.
Yeah, but like,
What do we have? Tell me. Just
Say.
practice on me first.
I think we should say, why should students be in
Yeah, it's these guys.
Okay, so, oh shit!
Okay, so we're asking a bunch of kids questions for Dean's project. It's about like why kids should stay in school. Why is school important?
School is important because you honestly need that education, and without education, you will absolutely have nothing.
So our main question is for a film that we're doing. Main question is why is school important?
You need knowledge in the world.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, and to meet new friends and shit. I mean, you say bad words.
The reason why you're here is to expand your knowledge of how the world works and what's available out there. It's not really so much to learn how to do math or learn history. It's to learn how to problem solve, learn how to think, and expand your mind, expand your critical thinking skills. That's what it's really all about.
Most jobs require a high school diploma, but even more than that, like, how else are you going to learn how to interact with other human beings, right? What are your alternatives? Hanging out at home, living in the virtual world? I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's going to cut it to me. This is a chance to connect with other human beings and in a productive way, achieving success, working towards goals.
His name is Bernard Mendoza, I think. Mendoza Reyes. My mom and Bernard were married, and then my mom found out that he had another family, and it kind of blew up. And then I think my mom told him to leave or something, and he left without saying nothing. So I was like 13. I went on Facebook and I searched him up. At the time, I didn't know that he had a family, so I wanted to see what his family looked like. I wanted to see if they looked like me, or like if he had anybody that like resembled me in a way, so I can like pretend that's me in my head. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but like I was a kid at the time, so I was just trying to be as close to my dad as I could possibly be, because that's who I thought my dad was.
What do you mean pretend?
So I could pretend that like I was a part of his family. Like if there was someone that looked like me in his family, I could pretend that's me. Like I would come up with scenarios in my head that, oh, we'd hang out and he'd do father shit, and throw a ball or whatever. Help me, I don't know, fix my bike. I don't fucking know. Whatever dads do. Look at his table. Look at his house. He's got all glass. Even this photo of him, this house, it made me jealous because like those kids are living in there and he's living in there. Like, and at the time I was living in a shitty ass apartment, so I was kind of jealous. On the day of the DNA test, I was nervous. Terrified, honestly. Finding out who my real dad is should have felt like a step forward, but all I wanted to do was change my mind. And yet, I couldn't. I needed to prove that Miguel isn't my dad.
Alleged father first, and then we'll move on to the daughter, okay? Charlene, okay? And I will submit these samples to the lab today. They are East Coast time, so they will get these by tomorrow.
To be honest, I asked Kevin to come with me. Not just to film, but for support too. He's going through something similar in a way that made it feel less lonely. But I'm not gonna lie, this is the worst feeling in the world. After the blood test, all I could do was just sit with the weight of it. Now I just have to wait. And the waiting, it's torture. What are you gonna buy me? You're gonna buy me a pickup. Don't be mad. No pickup, no meat. I think you should just do it. Are you talking to me right now? I want you to actually like do it. Because not just like for yourself, but I think for your story. Like, you know, you never know, like maybe you'll have kids or maybe you want to write a book one day. And you want to say your story, but like, you know, you actually have to live your story. That's what I'm telling you to find out now. Before, you know, something bad happens. Like, because we're all getting older. No one's not aging. So your parents are getting older too, and so are you. And you know, they're a lot older than you. So you never know when they're gonna, you know. That's why I'm doing all my shit now. Because I'm scared that if I don't talk about it, then I'll never be able to talk about it. And then once they're gone, there's no chance of me getting to talk about it. So this is my like only chance, and this is your only chance. Does that make sense? I trust that you actually do it, and I trust that. Well, I hope that you get the answer that you want, because I don't think that, you know, she left because of you. You can't say that she don't care about you. She went back to 2 weeks, right?
Charlene, can you read it, please?
It says the alleged father cannot be excluded as the biological father of the child. The probability of paternity is 99.99% as compared to an untested, unrelated man of a Hispanic population. A prior probability of 0.5 was assumed. What does that mean?
I think it means he's your biological father, Charlene.
You know, he's done a lot of things to hurt me in some sort of way. Emotionally and physically too. All the shit that he just put me through. Like my whole life. My whole life. And I can't find like any courage or anything to like confront him and ask him the things I want to say. I'm fucking up. My head is like all over the place. I'm so mad at like why I gotta be like, why does that have to be my dad? You know, I can't change that, but it still hurts pretty bad. And you know, and I know for a fact that I'm still gonna cry over him. I'm still gonna feel like I did something wrong, even though people tell me I didn't do anything wrong or shit like that. But you know, I still feel like guilty for not doing anything. But you know, I can't change the past. I can't. But I'm just gonna learn from it and try to live the life I want to right now, because I wasn't able to in the house because of him.
Trong tôi dù đào tạ giả, chỉ có trả thức phó khỏi hàng tuần, có số nhất diễn thẳng ngôn chẳng quân, có số ní đến tổ đến chẳng quân, có số xăm đến khỏi có tiền tuần, chỉ là tao cả chẳng phi giống, ya tiền nói tên phải mở ra bát, tiêm tổ thế nữa, có phần liễu dân tại dạng phê, có phần lễ y tế chỉ có y tí lúa, khảo phá dân tại tê điểm này, bên nhuận lê tàu, khảo phá cào tê cào ngao phứ đảng lê tàu. Để tăng sai tiết để căn để phun để tháo để phun để rồi nhà tiền có siêu tiếp này chẳng siêu tiếp nó nhà tiền để cứu tu rồi dùng tầm trước thôi gì này ta sẽ trả nhà tiền sẽ lẽ để có dâm dạng sai tiết vì những sai tiết sai những sai tiết cứu tu tuân dùng thôi gì
I stand out here alone. Am I asking for so far from being free of the past that's haunting me? The future I just can't touch. And if you take my hand, please hold me from the dark and show me hope again.
của nè có bỏ có tê để tao mà chia có ta tay gì nữa nó việc tiêu tiêu
I'm here with my partner Kevin, and together we're using our voices and experiences to make a difference in our community. I hope the story inspires you the way it inspires us. If you want to learn more or support the work that we're doing here at Ibesi, feel free to reach out. Let's keep empowering youth to shape our futures and make our voices heard.